Let's dive into these 5 value stocks that are supposedly set to outperform in 2025. There's a mix here, from banks to tech and even home builders.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really intrigued by this lineup. Starting with CERV, right? That regional bank is described as having strong fundamentals and low debt.
Exactly. Serve or Service First Bank shares is kind of like that hidden gem in the banking sector. One that's undervalued and ready for a rebound as the regional financial markets
Right.
recover.
And then there's BLBD, Bluebird Corporation. That's quite interesting. The school bus manufacturer stepping into electric fleets.
Yeah, it's like, think of it this way. Bluebird is transitioning from the traditional bus world to embrace electric trends and government incentives.
Yep.
Especially with a push for cleaner energy, they've got some real upside potential as an industrial stock.
Now, when we get to DFH, DreamFinders Homes, we're talking about a home builder capitalizing on the housing shortage. But I wonder, is it wise given the uncertain market for housing?
That's a good point. But the narrative suggests DFH has low overhead and is focused on high-demand markets. So even when interest rates fluctuate, the fundamentals seem solid.
Interesting. And then there's HQI, HireQuest Inc., a workforce solutions company. Its scalable model and recurring revenue streams really position it well in a flexible labor economy.
Exactly. HQI is tapping into a growing sector where work dynamics are shifting fast. It's like on-demand talent meets steady revenue, which is a compelling combination.
Right? Lastly, we have ITRN, ITRN Location and Control, the tech leader in vehicle tracking. They leverage global expansion and rising demand for fleet management technologies.
Yes, ITRN stands out with a strong earnings outlook and long-term growth prospects. It's like, if you think about it, every company needs to track its assets more smartly these days.
One thing I really appreciate is that the entire list is backed by the notion of strong balance sheets and intrinsic value, making them attractive for value investors.
For sure. But let's remember this isn't financial advice. It's more like a set of observations or like hearsay.
It's crucial to note the disclaimer. Investors need to do their own homework before acting on these insights.
Definitely. And the narrative wraps up by encouraging listeners to subscribe for more insights, comment on their favorite stock, and follow for additional market mover details set to beat expectations in 2025.
Now, I do respectfully wonder, are these stories a bit too optimistic? I mean, markets are fickle, right?
That's a fair critique. While the script is filled with potential, the actual performance of these stocks, like any value play, is subject to real-world uncertainties. It's essential to maintain cautious enthusiasm.
Exactly. It reminds me of the old saying, never invest in something just because it sounds good on paper. Due diligence is key.
Absolutely. It's about balancing optimism with a dose of reality. The insights offer a starting point, not a final answer.
So if someone's looking at these as potential ideas, it's more like a conversation starter than a firm recommendation.
Precisely. It's a nudge to explore further. And for our listeners, the takeaway is to always go deeper than just headline value claims. Keep researching, keep questioning.
Right on. Thanks for breaking this down. Such a lively discussion on these small but compelling market players.